Not there.
I know. Playing hockey.
There is 2 million.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, I said good morning for my sweet kid in the back there. I'm going to talk to you guys about security today. Security is a vital part of any business, and this is why. I'll give you an example of a lack of security, and I went through this one day when I was 6 years old. So, I was sitting on my bed listening to music, going with the beat like I always do. You guys see me, I nod my head a lot, nod my head, snap my hands, clap my feet, something like that. But I was doing this, and I snapped my fingers. And then I figured out that I was invisible. I was just walking around, and I happened to glance in the mirror, and I was like, where am I? No, I was nowhere, because I snapped my fingers and I was invisible. So I snapped my fingers again, and I was back to being a normal kid. You could see me fine. So I was like, I want to go somewhere. Where should I go? Boom, pops right into my head. I should go to the zoo. So I walked into the zoo. Didn't have any money with me at the time. Snapped my fingers. I was invisible. Sling right through the bars. Just like if I was in prison, I would have been out of prison too. But I went in instead of out. And I was like, this is awesome. Unsnapped my fingers. I was back to being a seeable kid. So I went, and security people came up to me. They said, what are you doing here? I don't see an admissions ticket. You know what I did? Snapped my fingers. I was invisible. They didn't have a clue where I was. So I was like, I have to get out of here very quickly. And I did. I found the nearest tiger, snapped my fingers. I was a seeable kid, and I rode that tiger all the way home. But let me tell you a lesson about why you do not ride tigers all the way home. It sends the security guards into a state of frenzy. They were nuts. They were on the news, national news, local news. They were everywhere. Where is this tiger? Where is this tiger? Where is this tiger? I gave it back to him. I couldn't do that to him. I snapped my fingers. I was invisible. I rode that tiger back up to the zoo, and I said, I'm sorry. I made you security guards look like fools. And I just gave it back to them. And you know, if they had better... I'm not saying that their security was bad, actually, because how can you stop an invisible kid? You can't. That's the answer.
Walls.
So, no. I walked around the walls. But if they would have had, like, infrared security that, like, picked up invisible people, they would have stopped me. Is there any questions on how to become invisible? Jordan.
I got. What dimension do I have to be in?
I'm answering this question first, sir. It's more like a loud snapper.
What the heck is that?
That's not loud.
No. Shane has it. Okay, you.
Where's Shane?
Does it?
He's gone. I don't see him.
You answer my question first because you picked on me.
Yeah, I picked you.
Does it matter which hand I use? If I use my left hand, do I go to like the
no.
third invisible dimension instead of the second?
Is that your question?
Is it?
Okay, it depends on your dominant hand, actually. If you snap with your left hand, you can like splint yourself. Like half of yourself can become invisible and the other half will be
What
invisible.
if I snap both hands at the same time?
Oh man.
It will be into a reverse effect. It'll send you into this portal that you like here. You like have to you're like this and you're invisible but you but you're stuck. Like this.
Did you stop the clock?
No.
Any other questions?
What if I snap one hand and clap the other one?
Chris. No. Thank you all for your time.